Who can forget this scene at a jam-packed Caldwell County courthouse? Precinct 4 families begging for help to stop a dangerous 17-story garbage dump. They were fighting for their children that day.
You want to put a 17-story mountain of garbage here. So Lockhart will be the proud place of the dump.
Joe Rowland is the only Caldwell County commissioner fighting to stop the Green Group dump. He knows well about their troubled history. In Alabama, in Hempstead.
First, I would like to thank Commissioner Rowland for his staunch support of his constituents and other county residents battling the landfill.
In most places, if the commissioner where a controversial project would be built said no, that was good enough for the rest. But not here, and you gotta ask yourselves why. Joe Rowland hasn't talked publicly about the elephant in the room, but we will. He's black, the only minority on Caldwell County Commissioner's Court.
I have thus far been disappointed by the lack of respect you have afforded Commissioner Rowland on issues related to the landfill.
Joe Rowland's precinct is home to St. John's Colony, almost 3/4 minority. Have you ever noticed that's where they like to put garbage dumps? On Facebook, Jerry West says it's time for positive change. He's running against Joe Rowland, but told us he didn't think the dump would really be an issue next year. Pretty sure that's not what these folks want to hear.
As far as fighting it, I think naturally I would fight it to the extent that my office would allow me. I do know that it's in the court system right now, and it's a battle for the courts. That's the way I understand it.
Inside the old Dale Schoolhouse a few weeks ago, Barbara Shelton made it clear she wouldn't lead the charge to protect neighborhoods around the proposed dump.
And Jerry's right, it's in the court system now, and what they choose for that, or what they choose to do with that, or if it can even be stopped. All we can hope for is that they never build it.
What a great idea. Let's just hope the garbage guys who first threatened Caldwell County to try to stop them when they first showed up, let's just hope that they just decide to take their mountains of smelly trash somewhere else. Of course, Shelton is running against Eddie Moses, who voted to stop the legal fight against the dump. Hoppy Hayden voted to stop the legal fight too. As county judge, he wants to cut a deal with Green Group.
They have a permit. They're working to get here. It's still under contest at the district court level. Maybe they won't get it, but I thought we should have done a host agreement. Thank you.
We've been highly critical of Mr. Hayden. He was part of a group that promoted the dump from the start.
It's all about transparency, folks.
Yet the Lockhart Chamber of Commerce fought to keep his emails secret. Phone records showed Hayden was talking to Green Group while taxpayers were still in that legal fight to stop the dump. Hayden says he wants a deal with Green Group to get environmental protection, but look at his record. He helped abolish a citizens group that wanted tough environmental rules for the dump. Green Group wouldn't meet with them. Hasn't offered a thing since. That should tell you a lot. So when you go to vote in Caldwell County on Tuesday, think about this. Maybe you won't live by it. Maybe you won't have to smell it every day. Maybe you don't have to worry that garbage will fill up the drains in a dam next to your house. But ask yourself this question. How would you want your neighbors to vote if the dump was coming to where you live? Think about folks like Felix Christian.
This is all we got. This is all we got here.
But when you have a group full of people here in this community standing against it, something has to register and say, I think I'm not looking at the bigger picture.
Caldwell County is set for explosive growth. We all know that. But what kind? Do you want it to be a dumping ground for Austin's trash or for homes where kids can play? Only one candidate for county judge has even talked about the children.
I'm concerned about our health for our community. Not for us today, but for our kids in the future. What is going to happen to them in the future? That's what we're laying the foundation for right now. I am against this landfill.
We were there the day those folks filled up the courthouse to beg politicians to fight for them. Now it's time you fight for your neighbors.